Well, I think the best way to start, I'll just have you, introduce yourself, what team you're on, and then when you joined us here at Hirewell.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So I am on the HR team and we focus on like anything HR, TA, and then administrational roles as well. And I have been at Hirewell now, since October. So just had my 90-day. So whatever 90 days is
Exciting.
in months, like maybe 3 months.
Like three? It
three
seems like
months.
forever in a
It
good
does
way.
seem like it does seem like a long time. I think like maybe having like the holiday party in there and then going through like New Year's and holiday. I
For
feel like
sure.
I've been here for like 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, I'm new too. I'm like just at my 6 month mark, but I feel like I like act like I've been here for forever.
Yeah, for some reason I thought it was longer than that,
Yeah.
but that's crazy. So you were at Hirewell the amount of time I was now when I was interviewing. That's crazy.
Yeah. I know. So with that, I guess rewind back. This will be my
Yeah.
next question. Before you even got into the interview process with Hirewell, how did you like hear about us in the first place?
Definitely running into James Hornick on LinkedIn. So anyone who
Running
doesn't know
into.
James, I mean, sarcastic commenter, like just always one for the snarky comments. And I'm pretty sure at that time I was posting a lot about posting on LinkedIn, and so he showed up a bunch of times. But then I had him on my podcast as well. So yeah, I think when I was looking at trying to get back into recruitment, uh, I'm pretty sure he was the first person I reached out to.
Yeah, for sure. Not surprised with how active both of you are on LinkedIn that's how it
Yeah,
kind of
it's
came to
it's
be.
like a weird reunion that we've got,
Yeah.
and then yeah. Anyway, I won't go too much into that.
Okay, for sure. Sounds good. Well, thank you, James, for getting Joel over here. And then I guess fast forward
Yeah.
about, a week or two. So you're in the, get through the final stages of the interview process, offers out. What about Hirewell, made you accept? Why Hirewell?
Obviously, like I'd been following the content for a long time, so I kind of had an idea of how things worked. But I think really meeting everybody on the team, I think I met with pretty much everybody in the team. Maybe there was one person who I didn't meet with, but for me that was huge just because now just being remote, you really got to be able to take the time to get to know people, and it just helped with like the first day, and
For
it
sure.
helped when I went to the office just to have seen people. So I think the interview process was definitely different, and it definitely was one of those things where I think after maybe like the fourth or fifth meeting with people, I was like, okay, this is necessary. But then I was like, okay, well, I think the fact that I'm willing to go through and meet people, and it wasn't like every single conversation was an interview. Most of the conversations were actually pretty informal,
Right.
but it just actually helped me when I was thinking about which role would be best. It's like I just knew more people uh, because of the interview process. So I really enjoyed that. It wasn't like a rah rah, like come join our rocket ship type of conversation. It was just a lot more about what are my skill sets, where am I going to really fit team wise as well. Um, so yeah, I think the process, how thorough things were, really helped me. And then just in terms of comparing to other opportunities, the more you know about somewhere, the more you just feel comfortable over other opportunities.
For sure. Yeah, I think the nice thing is, at least when I was in the position of like an offer, coming out, I already knew before I even saw it, like this is what I want to do
Yeah.
because I was able to talk to so many people and like really just I had so many reinforcements about like my thoughts already about Hirewell. So I think that is a big piece of it for sure. I can definitely relate to that.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
Cool. You've been here for a few months now. Do you have like a favorite experience so far, or just like more generally a favorite, part about working at Hirewell?
Yeah, I mean, definitely the holiday party was my favorite moment just because I got to that was like the first time that I felt everybody together.
Yeah,
And we went through the numbers for each team. So I think that's what I've been impressed with the most too, was like when we were going through the numbers, everybody had exceeded goal. Like the energy from the room wasn't, hey, we're really super worn out or like burned out from this. It was like, hey, we've worked hard, but we've also been treated well within that. So I think that was probably the most impactful moment. But I think just in general, for me, again, a big thing in looking at new opportunities was, being somewhere where I'm treated with respect. Work-life balance is a huge thing. And that doesn't mean like, hey, I want a part-time job. It just means that I'll work really, really hard when I need to. But having a really good work-life balance is important. And I think in the recruiting industry, I've experienced, environments that aren't like that. So to hear that in an interview is one thing, but then 90 days in to have actually experienced it is a whole different thing. So I think just impressed with the whole process, how transparent people have been, and 90 days in, it's exactly what I thought I was getting into, which kind of goes back to what we originally talked about, meeting everybody. It's like, why do you do that? You do that so you can actually get to know people. And then once you're working somewhere and you see that the people weren't trying to just interview me really, really well or trying to convince me into a role, it's been fantastic.
Yeah, for sure. No, I think everyone does a really great job of like making sure that you've thought about, is this actually the right fit for me too? Like we want
100%.
you to feel just as, comfortable or excited about the role as like we are about the people we're, interviewing. Cool. Well, thank you for answering those. I do have one question.
The wild card.
It's yeah, exactly. One I did not send ahead of time. It's just a get to know you question, just out of curiosity. Do you have a desert island movie?
Oh,
Or maybe you need two. So I feel like you need two, because you need like a drama and then you need like a funny one that you can watch a million times.
that's true. I would go with the movie Fight Club as one of them. I don't know, just a mind bender kind of movie. And then there's another movie, Snatch, which I don't know. It's like a British cult movie.
Okay.
Brad Pitt's in it, and he plays
You
like
love Brad Pitt.
yeah, I know.
That's what I'm getting out of this.
I've just revealed I'm Brad Pitt's hugest fan. This is
Yeah,
awesome.
exactly.
No, but those two movies would probably be my picks, and I watch them quite a bit. So yeah.
For sure. I think Fight Club's a great one because you probably could watch it like so many times and take like something new out of it, or like have a new theory about it.
Yeah.
So
100%. And Snatch is kind of like that as well. It's got some comedy in it.
Okay.
So I think definitely Fight Club's more the drama action, and then Snatch would probably be a little bit funnier.
For sure. Mine, so I was thinking about this too, of course. I think mine would be The Departed as like my drama, and then School of Rock, because I love Jack Black.
Yeah, and that movie is super fun too. Like
Yeah.
that is a great movie. Those
One more-
are good choices.
I will throw at you if I can. If they were going to make a movie about your life, do you have an actor or Hollywood actor in mind that you would want to play you?
Oh, that's good. I always used to say the guy from Slumdog Millionaire, because I don't know, I just love that guy. But yeah, I don't know who I would want to play me. It's a really good question. Probably like a Tom Hanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love Tom Hanks. Who doesn't love Tom Hanks?
I just feel like he would do a great job. I don't know. It might not be that believable, but that's okay.
Maybe like a few years down the road.
I mean, someone with his acting ability, I
Love it.
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm gonna ask that one next time.
Okay, cool. Well, also I plan to bring people back like a year in. So you have some time to think about it. I'm gonna, do another interview with you down the road. So
no, I'm super excited. And we're gonna be doing some audio rooms here too. I don't know if you were in our meeting when we talked about that, but
no, I wasn't in last week.
Yeah, we're gonna like LinkedIn. They're gonna be doing like audio rooms, so kind of like a Clubhouse type feel on the app. So
oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can get the whole team involved, and
Really?
it's fun because it's like you don't have the video, so you can kind of do it anywhere. But it's just a cool way to connect with people.
Well, cool. All right. Well, I'm excited to learn more about it. But awesome. Thank you so much for coming on to, I guess, my show. We'll call it that. Why not?
Yeah, this is awesome. I'm glad I got to be the first person on the show. So
yeah,
thanks
exactly.
for having me.
My guinea pig. I appreciate it.
No, thanks for having me. It was good.
Of course. All right. Talk to you soon, Joel.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Thanks.